Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy here again, Dean from Burn One, and I am doing some UMA box openings. I almost wasn't going to do these on the channel, but I got 6 boxes today. May do them all, may not. Really not entirely sure about that. Maybe I'll do like 4 or 5. But yeah, so UMA finally got in, and I'm very excited to see what I get. I've already opened a couple of the boxes off stream. No spoilers about those, but, you know, we may see something nice here. Or maybe not. I'm putting some boxes to the side as well for Open 8. Look forward to that content when we finally get to it. So yeah, let's get right into this box opening for you guys. I'll probably do the first box. I'll do like every card, and then from there on I'll just skip to the rares, because you'll have seen every bronze by then. We don't really want to dwell on those too much. So let's see. I hope that's good. I really can't verify. We've got Narita Top Road, Super Creek, Sakura Chiono O, Major. I'm gonna make sure this looks okay real quick for me. Not a little scuffed, but my tripod setup is it's a little high, but that's fine. I know. Number 1 professional pack opener. There we go. Narita Bryant starting off with a legendary, not too bad, and a good one at that. King Halo, and make some noise. Yeah, well, the legendaries in the set, you get a little scuffed on those, I've seen from at least some case openings. I do think it's nice that the trial decks came with some of the legendaries, so cards like Special Week that you will need 3 of, you know, you get some of those, but we didn't get the good rune ones, so those are still pretty pricey. Let's see there. Fuji Kisaki, Tosen Jordan. My solo drawn to the Raindrop Drums. This one comes in the promo pack as well. Very nice card. I've seen some people don't even play it, though. But then again, I guess I've just seen some wild builds. Not really struggling with all the trash you produce here. We got the Kawakami Princess, the Bamboo Memory, Hishi Akebono, Carrot. Oh, another My Solo drawn. Very good removal spell. Xeno Rob Roy, very excited to play with this one. In the Daria deck, definitely going to be trying to do some cool things with stacking the deck. Probably going to be a little too slow, but who knows. Maybe we'll fix the problem of having to play Sorcerer Cache. Sorcerer Cache has felt pretty terrible the more I play it. The worse the 2 mana filter has been. And an Air Groove Premium, look at that. Premiums come in. Every single card in the pack can come in premium, so for somebody like me who wants to max everything, it's going to be a very expensive set to finish. But also that means the deck, once you finally get it done, is going to be absolutely beautiful. We got a Grass Wonder, the Twin Turbo, Inari one. Oh my god, I'm putting these in the wrong spot. Gotta stop myself. Carrot. Miyano Top Gun. This card's extremely powerful. And so is this one, the Lamplit Training of Which to Be. Basically being an Angelic Snipe that could be better, but even better than that, you combos with the Daiwa to give you 0 mana for removal. If your card costs 0, it's probably broken. That's the way this game has always worked. Taikai Shuttle, Symboli Rudolph, Narita Top Road. Definitely, this is a good one. This is like a consistency, absolutely powerful consistency card for UMA as an archetype. And it can go in spell boost decks as well. Trial Initiation. Mashiro Dono, Eat Fast, Yum Fast. There we go. Give a card +3 attack. Broken with Roach. Don't be sleeping on Forest. Tosen Jordan, Grass Wonder, Twin Turbo, Inari one, Marzensky, nice. Our second legendary, the box, Majoro. And there's 7 more centimeters. Yep. Kawakami Princess, Bamboo Memory, Hishi Akebono. I wonder if this card like can see any play at all. I'm not even questioning if it's good or not. I'm just like, could you sleeve it and then win after playing it onto the board? Or would it contribute to your win in any way? So Sami, this card's like terrible, right? Yeah, it's terrible. Taikai Shuttle, Symboli Rudolph. Ooh. One of the neutral premiums. And then the exact same card. There we go. I think this is like, yeah, this is one of the racing supports. This card's like pretty bad. It's like the Evo support from the last set. Nice Nature. This card is extremely good in like control blood. Being able to -1/-1 a card. And then on death, your opponent has to discard. Very powerful. Serious Symboli. Fuji Kisake. You know what? Agnes Digital. Air Groove. This is Clark at Home. Or Craig at Home. Vodka. There's a bunch of different shoes at the end of the packs. Don't really care about those too much. TM Opera O. This girl, Narita Taishin. Admire Vega. Hishi Amazon. Definitely like her design. Oh. Fate's Forecast. And then Gold City. Is this a good one? 8 cards on your field, on the field. That's definitely matchup dependent. That one's probably not very good. Medjuro Arden. Marvelous Sunday. Oh, this card's extremely good in Forest. Carrot. Systematic Squats. Fine Motion. And then 7 more centimeters again. If you didn't notice, we've been getting multiples of some golds even. The set is a lot smaller than other sets we've had, so that means you're going to be walking away with a lot more extras than you would have in the past. Seeking the Pearl. Medjuro Arden. Tazuna. Marvelous Sunday. Trial Initiation. Meisei Doto. Winning Ticket. This one's definitely a good one as well. Yeah, you get more silvers than up, even golds, right? Like you get a bunch of golds. We've seen almost every gold. We've seen multiples of some golds in the same pack. Didn't see that before. Probably because the gold slot's not 8 by Evos anymore, so there's probably less golds in this set than normal. And the other slots are also not really 8 by Evos as much as a normal set. But the Legendaries slot is definitely filled. So, yeah, it's like in a case you're getting the same number of Legendaries as normal, but you are getting a lot more of the silvers and the bronzes, which might be good overall for some of the people, you know, trying to pick up decks for cheap. Take a jab. I kind of want to, like, sleeve this up. I don't know how many times you lose a game because of this. Like, how good is a card in hand? Like, I'm looking at this card, and I'm thinking, like, aggro. If you're playing, like, Turbo Aggro Abyss or something insane, right? This is like, free card draw. What is this? Death of the Party? Death of the Party in digital? I mean, it's a little bit worse than Death of the Party, because you can just randomly die from it. But I have been thinking, maybe that card's not that bad. 1 in 6, you know, sometimes you're playing aggro, you just take those odds. Special weak, very powerful card, very bad card to be pulling out of your box. Given the fact it's in that starter deck, it is not very expensive. Then the Will to Overtake, funny combo card. And let's keep it going. Kurin-chan, yeah, this one, that name. Yeah, Medjuro Palmer, Yukino Bijin. Is this the one that's got the leader? Oh, the broken legendary close-knit ambitions. This card, you know, it's funny. It's funny. Saiyan Sky, the best horse, definitely. Box number 2. I think we're not going to focus on the bronzes anymore. We'll go straight to the silvers and the golds. Don't want to bore you guys with a long opening. We've seen all the bronzes. Like I said, small set indeed. And then, yeah, there's usually, at the beginning of every pack, there's a couple bronzes. We've got 4 of them. And then we're starting off strong again with a Tokai Teo Evo, definitely a good card. Don't know how good, though, right? I don't know how many of the Evos are going to be played. Maybe one. Does come in the starter deck. It's a 5/5 Storm, but like, I don't know. I've been seeing Storm played against Uma, and it looks pretty grim, boys. Sword Gang, we might have to wait till next set. Shinko Windy, Mayano Top Gun, and the winning ticket. Unless maybe this winning ticket deck. I kind of want to build that. That's probably going to be the first thing I go to locals with. If I get blown out, which probably will happen, you know, so be it. But I'll try one time, Sword Gang, and then Agnes Digital. Yes. Got the Shatterfoil. Love to see the Shatterfoils every time. They look beautiful. Absolutely insane. And since every card comes in the premium rarity, you're going to be able to, like I said, bling out the deck all the way 100%. Symboli Rudolph, Kawakami Princess, Bamboo Memory. Oh, we're focusing too much on these. Major Palmer, there we go. The Broken Silver, and the Hishi Amazon, and the Will to Overtake. There we go. This is the one that searches, searches for a Medjuro follower. Is that good? Who knows? I don't actually know. Search is very powerful. Normal statted body, but are you searching for anything good enough? Are the Medjuro family cards good enough? Twin Turbo, best girl. There we go. Well, actually, no, Saiyan Sky's the best. I actually need that one. I'm hoping we see that soon. Shinko Windy, make some noise. Saiyan Sky, that is. Twin Turbo is also good, though. The best of the leaders they put out. Medjuro Palmer. Yeah, let me know what leaders you guys are hoping you guys get, or what leaders you pulled out of your case. How your boxes have been going. I know it's both a smaller set and also a very large set. The high-end stuff, there's a lot more of the high-end stuff, and there's a lot less of the low-end stuff, right? So you're not pulling as much for the bronzes, but 64 shatter foils. You're looking at all of the leaders, the SPs. There's only 2 or 3 SPs in a case, but there's 19 of them. So, you know, definitely a lot rarer than those used were. King Halo. Well, there we go. Whatever this card is. The Roach Support. And we're just going now. Let's see. Asian Flash. Definitely a nice card for the deck, and the 7 more centimeters. I don't know if this card's actually good after watching some games, because you've lost the trial initiation. I feel like even the games that have been going long that I've been watching on Discord, they never hit the right number of cards engraved. So maybe they just needed the extra like filter cards. The Haru Ura, this is definitely nice. Maybe Kit's writing, you just play that 10 mana card and just say, I'm gonna like vomit the top cards of my deck onto the board, and there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe that's honestly just the play over the 7 centimeters due to the restriction list hurting the deck quite a bit. Hurts the consistency. You don't build up the grave as fast, because you don't have as many cards that like replace themselves, right? So your hand is not as large as I assume it would have been otherwise. Oguri Cap, this is good legendary. Very powerful tool for Dragon. Not only Dragon, but Uma as well. Just like a board wipe. It's like a flaming glass that comes out earlier. Have to sacrifice quite a bit of hand to use it, but that's definitely not a problem if you're going for that lethal push. Just using your resources efficiently. And Agnes Tachyon, this card is insane. Huge boon to Rune to be able to deal with wider boards. Get a little bit more spread out there. All of your removal spells are a little bit better. And then Recursion, very powerful card indeed. Love to see it. Love to see Rune support, boys. Eventually we're going to be eating good with Kuon, but until then, we got to play cards like Agnes, which is a very powerful card in its own, but definitely it's a better Uma card than it is a Rune card. Air Groove. And there we go, the Nice Nature again, going to be going in the Blood deck, Abyss deck. Oh, Ripperonis. Shadowverse 2 announced. Blood is no more. I'll still call it Blood. It looks more like Blood than Shadow, so. Or the color is more Blood. Agnes Digital, and then Iconodictus, whatever, the band card. Restricted to 1, which means you'll never draw it. You'll never draw it, let's just be honest. Narita Top Road. Super Creek. Rico. Okay, card. I see people putting it in the deck a lot. I understand. It's good. Somewhat. Not somewhat. What is it? 3 face. Kill a card. 2 for 1. Rush. Yeah, this card's good. Definitely powerful. And like all cards, it's always better in Dragon, as we know. Oh, Silent Suzuka. Because what's better than a good card is a good card that comes out a turn early. That's right. Sometimes 2. Box number 3. See, unlike Kit, who gave up early, I might go until we have a hit. If we have to open 6 boxes, and then we still don't have a hit, then so be it. But I'm going to go till we get a hit. Meshidoto, Tamino Cross, Saiyan Sky. We've probably seen, honestly, everything, except for some of the legendaries at this point. Probably just going for the premiums at this, the premiums and the legendaries to make some noise. This is the better Surefire. Power Crept Surefire, Power Crept Execution, Power Crept Angelic Snipe. That's the name of the game. But you know what? Angelic Barrage is still the best barrage that we have, so. Curran, whatever this thing is again. Oh, Majuro Arden. This is the big fat 3/3 ward. Definitely going to be able to slow down your aggro opponents. Hurting Sword even more if you really have to. You feel like, oh no, aggro's getting in there. Maybe you just throw that thing in your deck. It keeps them off quite a bit. Usually takes 2 resources to get rid of. Majuro McQueen. Once again, a starter deck card. A lot of starter deck cards in this set, like I said. Starter deck is kind of insane. Comes with, I think, 3. It comes with Special Week. I think it's just these box legendaries. These 3 on the box. I think it's just all of them. Oh, this terrible card. Yeah, so you get quite a few legendary. I think it's like 10 legendaries in the starter deck, making it a little bit. It's not a lot. Because you don't have any starter deck exclusives, which is kind of nice. It means you don't have to buy it. You kind of need the leader, but definitely makes the entry for somebody trying to build a deck a lot lower. They knew what they were doing because we didn't get the Agnes and we didn't get the Daiwa Scarlet, which we still haven't seen out of these boxes. Getting a little worried, not gonna lie. Fuji, the Carrot, Eshin Flash, and yeah, the E-Fast Yum. Man, I didn't look at the golds. Is there like 2 golds per craft, if even that? Like, I feel like you get multiples of gold. Of like half of the golds at least. Narita Bryant, this is definitely, like I said, one of the better cards. Hopefully able to keep the price up for quite a while. Aura. Like, the rest of the keywords are okay, but Aura is just the strongest keyword in the game, let's be honest. Oh! Smart Falcon. There we go. I hope that's right. It's hard for me to tell where the camera's looking. Smart Falcon. Nice. Our first SL. bounce your Uma cards. Board wipe. Definitely a nice tool for Forest. Necessary evil, like Kit like to say. If you're able to bounce a couple cards, board wipe your opponent, and then it has... It's just a 5/5. Okay, it's a vanilla board wipe, let's be honest. This is a... Oh shit, this is alchemical lore on a body, okay? Maybe it's not that good. No, for Forest, you take what you can get. You have to bend over backwards to get an angelic snipe, you know. Systematic squats. Oh, you combo with this to get more power. There we go. You can probably brew up something, and Smart Falcon's going to come in and look like a good card, maybe. Close-knit Ambitions, once again, a nice win condition. 7 more centimeters. Yeah, also, how do you guys feel about the collapse? I know that Kit asked this question. I don't care about the power level. I care about, like, how do... I played like other anime card games, right? So I'm not too beat up over these anime girls, but like, I don't know, like these, every single one of these, like these bronzes are like stock image background anime girl facing it. Like these bronzes look pretty bad. Like once you start getting the silvers, we got a little more varied art, right? Definitely got like, you know, boom, boom. We got this thing. She's like under the blankets. Definitely a lot nicer art here. And then like our golds and our legendaries, we've got some pretty fantastic art on those. But I know not everyone that came to this game came from anime, right? I know some Magic players that have been playing this because the mechanics are solid, and we got that, you know, like we got Erasmus, and we have Urias, and all of these like high fantasy like characters. Like how do you guys feel about Uma? Not even as an IP, or not even as a version of Power Creep for the game, but just like having the cards in general, right? How do you guys feel about that? And have you seen anyone actually upset about it? That's the real question. I haven't seen much. I know the people in my local area haven't been beat up about it, but sometimes I look at some of the cards and I go, I do wonder how people feel. So I'm more neutral on the Uma Musume IP. I'm not like the biggest fan of the show, I'm gonna be honest. But you know, I watch a lot of anime, a lot. If you know, you know. We're still going. This is box number 4. And yeah, I do wonder, like, where are people at? The power creep, people are going to bitch every time there's like a new set, right? Power creep is going to happen. Cards are going to get better. And eventually we'll have a rotation. It's just how it is. I'm not really too beat up about that. As long as other crafts, you know, as long as there's stuff that you can do within the box. Like if I buy the new set and I'm able to keep up, and there's like multiple decks that can keep up with the format, and I feel like my decisions matter, I don't really mind if like the game is getting faster or more complex. And if like a set 2 deck can't beat a set 3 deck, I'm completely fine with that. Taikai Shuttle. As long as the core gameplay remains interesting, I just don't care. It's when complexity is lost due to power creep, or like turn counts severely decrease because of power creep, that I start to worry. But, oh, there we go, our first die with Scarlet. But yeah, a little bit of spoilers. I watched one of those, I think it was Osaka, where they streamed it a little bit, and I saw a couple games go to turn 10. Yeah, there were some insane like turn 10 plays, but you know what? Turn counts are high. That means there's definitely a lot of decisions being made. Decks are churning through cards. That's a good game in my book. Carrot. Take a jab. Oh, and then if people... I don't... I'm glad that Uma's its own craft, so like if you buy into this, you're somewhat rewarded. But yeah, like having to buy like 1 or 2 Uma cards, like Rune needing Agnes is like, I think that's also fine. But I'm also a filthy apologist for the games that I play, so. Or like this, right? Was it this one? No, it's not this one. There's the 2-drop forest card that's like insane. The Will to Overcome. There we go. Getting another Shatter foil. And this terrible dragon card. This is like one of the more expensive cards on TCG Player. I don't know if like El Condor Passa's just like really popular, and then she doesn't have a card, or like what's going on there. Like if they would have just slapped her on any card, would she have just sold? What was this one? Oh, this card's like not very good. King Halo, Saiyan Sky, there we go. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I've been tempted to buy out all of the Saiyan Skies that are under like 50 cents on TCG Player. Get a binder of only that character, but if it happens, no, it was probably me, unless there's a bigger, bigger fan out there. There probably is. Somebody's actually watched the show more. Somebody's played the game, have not done that. I just like the design. Nice nature. Narita Top Road. Oh my god, we're still going. It's okay. I promised an SP. I'm gonna try to deliver, like I said. Or I promised something. I promised something. We're gonna hopefully find something in here. Be a little sad if there's not. Measure McQueen. It's just such a terrible thing to keep pulling. I guess because you get the Evo as well, you should see a lot more of her. It just feels like a lot more because you don't pay attention if it's Evo'd or not. Garrett. Asian Flash. Make some noise. I feel like Asian Flash is like a tech card. Like you're really worried about some Control Abyss list or something. You're scared of Kawi. Most broken card in the game. Smart Falcon. I don't know if you just play raw bounce otherwise. Oh, this is definitely a super good premium to be pulling. There we go. Nice to see it. Nice to see it. And then once again, look at that foiling. I think this... Does this one come in the promo pack? No, it's the other one, right? No, it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Super beautiful pack. TM Opera. This thing... Oh, Bamboo Memory. Absolutely terrible discard card. Can we end on a holo? Maru Zensky. This terrible silver gold city. Okay, well. I've only put one SO? Still not much else. Let's keep going, though. I can't believe I got the factory error case. 0 SPs, 0 leaders. Well, both of those numbers are wrong, but... Symboli Kawakami Ines Fusion. Fates Forecast. Just take a jab. We've seen it all. We've seen it all. Now we're just going for those shatter foils and the leader. Or the SL. Or SP. SP. There we go. We're back to Weiss. Carrot. Oh, also for my digital homies, how are you guys feeling about Shadowverse 2? Personally, I'm probably not going to be playing Shadowverse Digital for I don't know if I'm going to play again until Shadowverse 2 comes out. It feels really bad to be buying the Battle Pass every single season and then be told, oh yeah, by the way, in 2 expansions, you just get fucked. This game won't be supported. They'll say they'll support it, but you know they won't, right? So personally, I'm very bummed out. Got all the leaders. I love the Meowskers. I love the Vincent. I like the Hello Kitty cards or collab leaders I have, so pretty bummed out about that. Game could use a reboot. You know, we're pretty far along the power creep. I think this last expansion in digital has been pretty damn rough, honestly. It's been pretty rough. I got the GM, but, you know, decks are getting a little overbearing, and that might have been part of it, right? They just looked at it and like, we're going to take 2 years to fix our current design, so maybe it's just too much. Reboot from the ground up, add some new mechanics, update the UI, get some new people in. You know, it could be very good for the game in the long term. I'm just hoping that they treat like people like me and like maybe you if you play it a lot. Definitely, you know, think of us and make sure that, I don't know, maybe like the leaders come over or something. Something for all the time that we've put in. Like, yeah, cards, sure, I'm going to have to earn those from the ground up. You know, we're all going to be starting fresh on those, but those cosmetics. Kawakami Princess, and we're still going. We're still going. Look at all these SLs. We got so many of them. I can't believe I have to go the full 6 boxes. And if we pull an SP, I think we're done with the opening, but hopefully we don't have to go all the way. Maisha Doto. And then the same card again. We've seen that a couple times, you know, small set problems. Up another silver, and then Gold City. What does this one do again? Oh, it's the one where you get the mana back and you get Storm. Yeah, this card's... Like I said, that's definitely matchup dependent. The 3 mana, though, for the combos, not bad. Maybe the Storm is just like a little icing on top. It's like, ooh, guess you die now because you left cards up. But, as somebody said, if you if you have like less than 8 cards, it loses the Storm before you attack. So that could become quite problematic, where you might have to attack with a board that maybe you wanted to bounce a card back, but you can't bounce it back until this thing is attacked. And so, you know, your card gets killed that you wanted to bounce or something. Like things could come up. Things could come up. And there we go. Okay. Mejiro McQueen. This is the evolved version. Definitely a sick card. Okay, guys, this is going to be a little scuffed, but I gotta get up close to the camera to make sure I get that thing in focus. Look at that. Look at the foiling on that one. Yeah, definitely a sick hit. Beautiful SP. Not the best card. Not the best card. I don't know if McQueen's going to be making it to any decks, but she is a nice looking card indeed. Very excited there. Just getting a little worried. Maruzensky. Make some noise. Yeah, put her right there. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Feels good, feels good. Maybe I'll have to try her out. Maybe I gotta brew some McQueen deck. You know what? Boys in the comments and girls, you know, if you guys got a Mejiro McQueen deck, you know, some Haven Spice, link the deck code and I'll check it out. I'll try it. I'll sleeve it up. I might even go to locals with it if I like it. I'd say I'd show up to like an LCQ, but not going to be there. 7 more centimeters. Maybe, you know, what amulet can you get back? It sounds like shit. Okay, what amulet do you get back? What card are we going to be picking up to put back onto the board? What is our payoff? Daiwa Scarlet. Oh, this box was insane. SP and a Daiwa Scarlet. Like I said, you get a lot of legendaries in the starter deck. So anytime you get the ones that aren't, those are the legendaries you want to be pulling out of the packs. We go. This thing. Oh boy, can we end on a holo, boys and girls, once again? It seems we can. We got the Equinodiscus. But yeah, there we go. That's quite a few boxes we've opened. This has been a longer video than I was expecting. But you know what? Unlike Kit, I provided what everyone wanted, which was that SP pull. There we go. One more time. Yeah, if you guys like these box openings, let me know. We'll try to do them more. And like I said, we're going to try to do an Open 8 video on the channel sometime next week. And until then, this is Dean signing out.